And welcome back to the Madhouse Asylum server. I am the Colonel. Thank you for joining me today. Oh man, first day of college football. It's been quite a day, especially if you are an Alabama fan, such as I myself. It was a nail biter the whole way through, but it's a rebuilding year. That's all right. Two new quarterbacks. You know, what can you do? We've had a good run, a couple of national titles, so I'm not as nervy, I guess would be the word. Not as nervy or nervous this year about the season, but it was nice to beat West Virginia. But anyway, we are going to work on the upper part of the farm today. We have been doing some things down below. And I've done some work. Oh, I see you. I've been doing some work down below just to kind of keep things a little tidy with the drops that come from the cows. And actually, it brought a problem to the fore that I don't have. I don't have a really good wheat farm situation. Over there is supposed to be the wheat farm, but it doesn't work. And in fact, I'm thinking of tearing it down and actually building a real sort of villager wheat farm. But there's really not too many high capacity designs. There's some that you can build, like clone them, but then you have to have the farmer villagers, which is, my kind of pain in the butt right now because I can't seem to breed them properly. I don't. It's partly, I think, because I don't know what I'm doing, and partly because they're just not being cooperative. And just the way that I've built this system, I think I should have bred the villagers up here first, and then moved villagers into the cells for the Iron Golem farm. But it is what it is. So we are just going to do this. Maybe we'll import some villagers at a later date. But the only wheat farm design that I've seen that's more or less automated is an 8x8 or 9x9. Basically, you put the water in the corners to push the wheat into the middle. And the villager that I have is actually set up to work fine with that particular design, but I need the space under the farm for the redstone, and I can't build it here unless I put it up on stilts. But again, it'll only be 9x9, and it generates like 30 to 40 wheat per hour, which is not, not the, I mean, I guess, we work around here for a few hours, we get a couple of stacks, but I want a higher capacity wheat farm, and I'm kind of thinking, we got kind of a steppy situation over here in the back. Maybe we can build a sloped wheat farm. I don't know. Not sure. I'll have to think about that one some more. But anyway, I've done some things down here, and just kind of had a collection area. We haven't done anything with this stuff yet. We'll probably do that in the next episode. But everything kind of falls down into here. And we've already got 2 stacks. And some of the cows, they either die when they land, or they're dying because they're suffocating when they grow up. So we end up with raw beef. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But we've got, a stack and a quarter of leather. 2.5 stacks of steak, so we're doing pretty good with, the sort of the automation piece, if you can even call it that. That's so nothing comes in the door while I'm in there. So we'll spruce this up at some point. Of course, I said that about a couple of other things that we've already worked on at this point, and we haven't spruced them up yet either. So we will get to them. So for now, we are going to start working on the upper portion, and I've already kind of messed things up because this lower portion was not supposed to be this large. but that's fine. That is fine. So what we have here is our project chest, and this is not for the full project, mind you, but it is for at least this part of it. Why do I have a rail? Why do I have a rail? Huh. I hope it's not from my little circuit down there. Anyway, so we are going to build our farm here. So the next part is important because it provides a directionality. So what we're going to do is build a 31 by 17 area, or at least that'll be the boundary anyway, 31 by 17. So this square is 31 wide. So it's exactly 31 wide. So one of the sections is going to be 17, and the length that's going to be 31 is going to have glass in the middle, and I can't decide which side I want the glass to be on. I believe that because we are everything sort of faces the middle of the base here. Kind of faces the middle. So I'm thinking the glass should be this way. So that being the case, that means that I think everything is going to flow this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some ice down. And actually, I think I might shrink this to 15 wide because... oh, crap. I need my silk touch for this. So all of the water is going to push everything this way, and I kind of wanted it to be a little extra wide. But I don't think I'm going to have it extra wide. Just because the water won't behave this way. So the original design was to have hoppers go all the way down. But because of the kill chamber, it makes it a little easier to just have the items drop down the middle. If the items drop down the middle, then they're already in the stream and they're already going to flow into, you know, the little kill chamber. But the water pushes everything over, yeah, the water will push everything into the hoppers there. So the hoppers can just process them into the system. So it kind of saves us a lot of work. So I think what we're going to do is just use a single wide collection. So we're going to go 8 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think... Alright, so we've built this up. So from the ground here, we've got 3 blocks high. And so this is right above on the clay. This is 1 block up on whatever block you want to use. In this case, since it's going to take a lot of blocks, I'm only using cobblestone. And we're basically going to go 8 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the water should run right up to the edge here. And then the middle column of water here should push everything to the middle. So let me continue working on this, and we'll get all the ice in place, and we should be ready to go with the rest of the farm now that we have the bottom built. Alright, making some progress here. Let's put some water in so we can get that set up. We'll do it over here. Just your standard mob tap, really. Except we're going to use it to redirect all of the dropped items. There we go. Okay, good. So we have a source block right above the drop point, so the items will just kind of fall down, which is great. And we could probably test that. Let's see, what could I drop? Probably drop a packed ice. Look at how that zoomed down there. Alright, so we can check down that a bit later. So what to do now? So I think now we can start working on the upper part, and it's going to be primarily green, and I just kind of want to outline it first. So, hey, don't do that. So, how did I set this up? Okay, so it's going to basically be green all the way along here, except it's going to extend all the way out to the edge. And the reason for that is because we need to have room for the redstone that's going to happen on either end, behind the pistons and all the stuff that needs to happen to push, the timers and whatnot, to push all the stuff out into... God, my words are just not coming to me. I apologize. To push the sugar cane out into the stream with the pistons. So all the redstone is going to be behind here. So I need a little room for that. And it should be about 4 or 5 wide. And right now it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and I think I made it a little extra just to give us a little bit of an extra cushion. Just in case we needed the extra room. Hopefully we don't. One too far. So I'm going to continue doing this, and we'll come back when this is fully ringed out. And then we can start working on getting the pistons and everything in place for the actual harvesting. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we finished ringing this around. And now we need to put in our dirt blocks. And what we're going to do is go to the middle, go up 2, and then basically do the diagonals all the way out. Now, I did go down to the chest to see if everything kind of came out as expected, and it did not, of course. But I did find out that it was because I really needed to have a sign in there. So I put a sign in there. The stairs, I think, were causing problems, and when I took the stairs out and just had water, it was causing different problems. So it seems that putting a sign there seems to work. I don't know if it's because the stairs or the ladders is what I meant. I don't know if it's the ladders are considered a different kind of block, or I don't know. But I do know that that seems to have fixed the problem. So I did verify that I was able to receive my items down there. So we should be good to go. And we should see all of that stuff that just fell down there on the other side. So we've got these in place. And now I think we need to put the glass in place so that we have a place to put the water. And all of this stuff that we're doing here for this row is we're basically gonna be able to repeat it on the other side as well as going up. So I think what I've planned is to go up 5 or 6 of these rows. So it won't be a hugely tall farm, but it won't be a small one either. You know what? I have Silk Touch, so we'll just do this. Yeah, I'll do this. Alright, so we finished putting those in place, so now we just need to fill every other, I think, one of these guys. So yeah, so that'll hydrate that one. This will hydrate this one. This will hydrate this one. And these two here. And yep. Alright, so now let's test this out. Oops. Yep. Awesome. Alright, so there is the start of our sugarcane farm. Let me see if I can grab my resources for the next part. Alright, so we need to put our blocks in behind sugarcane. And try not to break anything as we go. Or fall off the edge. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Alright, so now we need to put our pistons in place. And thankfully they're behaving. This is gonna be a little awkward. Oh my lord. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So now we need a place to put our redstone. And we need to... I think we're going to use the same blocks. I'm going to extend this out. 2. Go 1 on either side. I'm going to hop back up there. And basically extend it all the way out. So he's going to... I believe they go like this. Yeah, so we create little pockets here so that we can place redstone torches, and that will control multiple of these guys. So get rid of that block. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want to get rid of those. My bad, my bad, my bad. Alright, so there's going to be a wall here, so I believe... Yeah, this is going to be all redstone. Oh, I guess I need to finish the other side, don't I? And Ollie looked like he was having a hard time with the zomberts. Oh! What was that? Interesting. Maybe this... Oh, you know what? No, I don't know what's going on. Server crashed, I guess. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back. I had to redo a few of these. So now, what we need to do... I'm going to try and beef up the wall around here, at least up to this level. And, but before I do that, I need to put the redstone torches in. So we got torches on either side. And this guy here. And this guy here. No, that's not right. What? Wait a minute. Something's not right here. This controls these guys. This controls these two. This controls these two. Ah. There we go. I knew it was all supposed to be harmonized. No! Done. Okay, so now we just need to attach a lever to the side of this, and just to turn it off for now. There we go. So those should be retracted. And they are. Awesome. So let me finish building up this wall. This is basically this road done. And then we need to basically go down back here and start working on the timer system. And But I think we're going to do, what we're first going to do is, I think we're going to build this over here, and then we're going to go up 5 rows. So I think we'll have 6 on each side, and see where we're at that point. Well, I know where we'll be at. We'll be at a point where we need to start building the timer mechanism. But I think I'm going to do that off camera. I think we're going to end the episode here. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. And until next episode, please do take care.
Oh yeah. You know you like that. Give it a thumbs up. What's on your mind? Leave a text below. Yeah. Subscribe.